Welcome to AFCRDTV after today's Southern East game against Marlow FC. A 0-0 draw for the Diamonds, so the end of their winning run, but still unbeaten. And I'm here with deserving man of the match and vice-captain now, Sam Brown. Sam, probably disappointed with the result, but I suppose we can't be too displeased with the way we've been playing recently.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much exactly what's just been said in the changing room. I think there's a lot of people disappointed thinking of today's game alone, but when you look back, 29 points from 30 isn't a bad return, and we'd have bit your hand off at the start to sort of have that. So, yeah, obviously today disappointed, but for the run of games we've been on, it's been good for us, and now we just got to start another one.
Yeah, and another clean sheet.
Yeah, I think that's been something that we've sort of nailed down. It's been sort of changing sort of shape. I think it's done well. Players have adapted to it well, and that's the first thing. If you don't concede, then you're going to take a point from every single game. So, and that's where we've started from, and we just couldn't quite get the ball in the back of the net today.
I think we need to give them some credit because they didn't start off brightly. I think we had a couple of early chances, but then they seemed to settle down. Yeah,
I think it was quite a different performance to what they gave at their place. They were quite open, they attacked us quite a lot, and it left sort of gaps at the back, so we were coming in expecting a similar performance, and they sort of changed it up a bit, played a bit more defensive, but fair play, they put their bodies on the line a lot. They were very organised at the back, and they'd done the job that they came here to do, which they've got a point which not many teams have been able to do of late. So yeah, fair play to them, they've done well, but we go again.
Yeah, a couple of chances they had just before half time.
Yeah, I think when you sort of had 40 minutes on the ball, the other team's always going to have a little spell of possession, and that sort of came just before half time. They had a couple of chances, but I thought we sort of defended them well, probably got a bit ragged towards the end, but it was a clean sheet, I suppose.
Yeah, and second half, I mean, it wasn't firing on all cylinders, and I suppose it wasn't until that last 5 minutes or even injury time where we really looked like we were going to knock the door down.
Yeah, I think again they were very organised, trying to break down a team with sort of men behind the ball is difficult, and fair play to sort of the ground staff for getting the game on, but the pitch was sort of cutting up towards the ends. It makes it quite heavy-legged, so I thought we had the sort of fitness at the end, which is why it probably showed towards the last sort of 5-10 minutes that we were sort of pressing a bit more, but it wasn't quite our day.
And OK, let's leave the game there, 0-0, and obviously we got Cup on Tuesday and then away to Fleet. Just a special mention for Richard Bunton. I know you've now been appointed official vice-captain.
Yeah, it was great guy, great captain to the club, great servant. Always gave 100%, 110%, if that's a thing. But yeah, obviously everyone understands why he's wanted to move on. He wants more game time. So yeah, fair play. Wish him all the best, I suppose, going forward, and he's been a great player for the club and a great friend.
And your position of vice captain, pleased to get that?
Yeah, obviously delighted. I was never expecting anything. So yeah, it's always nice. I'll just do what I can. Hopefully it won't sort of change the way I play. Got enough leaders on the pitch, so I'll just sort of pick up if needed, if Bully's not there, but hopefully he'll always be there for the captaincy.
See, I always consider you very young still, and you've already nearly appeared in 250 games.
Yeah, I still see myself as quite young, but I'm one of the older ones there. We've got quite a young team, I suppose. But yes, I'm enjoying myself here, so I want to push on and see how many appearances I can get and see how far the club can go.
Okay, mate, I know you've no coat, so I'll let you go. Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
So again, on AFCRDTV, it finishes Diamonds 0, Marlow 0, now with the manager, Andy Peaks. And Andy, what can you say? It was a tough game for Diamonds.
Yeah, it was a tough game. When it pitch was very heavy, made it tough conditions. I thought we dominated most of the game. Disappointed to drop 2 points, but you know, it's impossible to win every game. We know that, but yeah, we're disappointed at the moment because I thought it was a game that was winnable.
In a way, it was similar to last Monday on New Year's Day, the 1-0 win at Bedford. But there we did nick a goal and came away a winner, but it just wouldn't fall for us today.
Yeah, nothing seemed to drop. I thought they defended really well, but I think we had enough balls in the box to score a goal. It just didn't happen today. I think we could have been out there till 8 o'clock tonight and probably still not scored. But on the plus point, we did keep clean sheets, and that's the sort of game you can tend to lose 1-0 with a breakaway. Ben made one good save first half, so that's not happened. So we take a point, and it's a point nearer to where we want to be.
It seemed like in the last 30, 45 seconds of the match, we had 3 corner kicks. It really got exciting there, but once again, it just wouldn't go in the net.
Yeah, it just wouldn't drop for us today. I think we got in some good areas. It was difficult to get balls in the box because your standing foot was going because it was so muddy. I felt some of the decision making wasn't great in the last third. I thought some of the shots were a bit ambitious and stuff like that. But you know, it's minimal, little mistakes like that's going to happen. And like I said, we just move on for the next game.
Now, we just heard from John and the man of the match, Sam Brown. Would you agree with that? Brownie got man of the match.
I thought Sam had a good game. I thought quite a few had a good game. But yeah, I've got no qualms with Sam Brown getting man of the match. Never would have. It could have been one of many. I don't think no one was outstanding and no one was particularly bad. I thought they all played okay.
And see Liam Dolman back in the game for Diamonds today, so he's feeling much better, hopefully.
Yeah, no, he's better. He trained the other day, which is good to see him back. He's had a rough deal for the last week with the flu and everything else he's had, so it's good to get him back on the pitch.
And after such a long absence from Jack Ashton, he's now played 2 straight games, 90 minutes, both matches.
Yeah, again, it's always good to see him back. He's had quite a lot of rehab. He's waited a long while. He's come back in. He's took his chance, and we know what Jack can do. And again, I thought he was excellent, on 2 really tough pitches. So, yeah, again, he was good.
Now, one noticeable absence from the team sheet today for Diamonds, Richard Bunting. Bunce has moved on to Whiz Beach, so we wish him well. How did that come about this week?
Yeah, no, I spoke to Bunce in the week. He wants to play football. He doesn't just want to sit there week in, week out. He appreciates we've got some good players. He'd have to wait his time. I think if he was a bit younger, he might have sat it out, but he had an opportunity to go there, and he goes completely with my best wishes. He's been fantastic for this club. I know he came quite a long while ago. He's been a massive part of what we've done, and like you said, he's been good with a lot of supporters and a lot of the people around the place, and so I think he goes with all our best wishes, and yeah, I'm sure he'll be back down to watch a game or whatever else, and yeah, top man.
Yeah, it seems like just the other day he was scoring that winning goal against Spalding United. Remember that match about 2-3 years ago already?
Yeah, he scored some vital goals for us, usually away from home. He hasn't scored loads of goals, but they've been key ones when he has scored. And like I say, let's hope he goes and does well at Whiz Beach.
So back to this match, Daryl Smith and Ben Diamond were your 2 substitutes in the second half. They gave us some fresh legs and picked up the pace a little bit towards the last 10 minutes or so of the game.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're both good players. I wanted to get Ben on. I mean, for the last half an hour, I think Ben had something a little bit different. Again, it just didn't really drop for him and Smithy. They're both attacking players, so they were both going to come on and just shuffle the pack and see if we could get some. And it just wouldn't happen with the little blocks. I thought they defended really well, but little blocks just didn't seem to drop for us. Nothing seemed to ricochet for us. And like you say, we write it off and we take the point and go again.
We're still on top of the table. It's a little tighter, though, now. We've our lead now down to 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, all the other teams have won today, and they've all dropped points recently, and we've dropped a couple today. That's how football works. Like I said, there's loads of big games to come, loads of points to play for, and so I'm still happy where we are.
Now, I hope I get this right. Tuesday night, it's the BigFreeBet.com competition. Third round against Hitchin Town here at Hayden Road. Will you juggle the lineup a little bit for that match?
Yeah, there'll be some changes, but there'll be a strong team out there because we've not got a massive squad at the moment. But there'll be some changes for certain. People will get an opportunity. Rest some legs and say the pitch is particularly heavy, and I'm guessing it will be again Tuesday. Yeah, we'll change it up, but we certainly have a strong team looking to win a game of football.
Well, once again, football, a funny old game. The same team, Marlow, back in October. We won at Marlow 4-2, 6 goals, and today we come up 0-0.
That's football, isn't it? I thought they were a lot more disciplined today than we went down there. I thought they defended well as a team. I thought they worked the socks off. I think it was vital we got a goal probably early on. If we'd have got one early on, I think it would have been different. We had some good spells in the first 20 minutes when the pitch was a lot better. And it was one of them where you wanted to score, and we didn't. And they took a bit of heart from that, and they grew into the game, and they got some good blocks on. And if I was on their side, I'd be saying, well done, and they worked the socks off to get a point.
Sure. All right, well, thanks for your time, Andy. Keep up the good work.
I don't need love.